Hi there, it's Rachel and I have Doji with me, and today he and I are going to work on sit and down. I want him to master the sit first. I think he's already familiar with it, but he is pretty distracted out here. Anyway, I want him to be very good with sit before we move on to down. So we'll see how he does. It all depends. He's a bit more relaxed out here than Sausage was, so I think it will go well and I should be able to and get some good reactions out of him. Now again, he's not super into the treats, but he might change his mind and decide to like them like Sausage did. So I'm going to get him over to me, and for working on this sit, I'm going to be kneeling down so I'm on his level. That way it's easier for him to do, and also since he's so short, I don't want to be giving him commands from way up here when I'm trying to teach him. Not only is it far away, but it might be hard for his little neck to look up so much. So I want to make things easier on both of us by me getting down on his level. So I have a little treat, and just a quick note, you always want to use soft treats and just very small bits of it. You want a small soft treat so that it's easy for them to eat right away and continue moving on. You don't want something crunchy or too big to where they have to sit and chew on it. You want to be able to continue right on with your training. So, alright, come here. Come here. Good boy, Doji. Alright, Doji. Move him around. And so, when you say sit, you want to first use the treat to bait him up. You want to use the treat and go up like this so that it pulls his neck back and his body rolls back into a sit. Now, depending how he does with that, you might want to pull on the collar just a little bit. Not too much and not a lot of pressure. And then, of course, just press lightly on his rump to get him to sit down. So, Doji, come here. Doji, sit. Sit. Come here. Sit. Sit. Come here, sir. Doji, sit. Come on. He did it earlier. Doji, sit. Doji, up here. Sit. Good sit. Good sit, Doji. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. Good job. Alright, since he's not enjoying the treat, you need to either find something at home that he does like or compensate by giving him lots of praise when he does do it. So that was good there. I think he does know it because he did eventually do it. He's just really distracted out here. So we want to practice so that he learns to do it all the time no matter what the distractions are. Oh, Doji. Sit. Good sit. Good sit, Doji. Good boy. All right. He may have made a liar out of me. I told you that it's best to get down and be on his level, but he sat right away when I was standing up like normal. So maybe that works best for him. So just try both ways and see what he responds to the best. I would suggest working on training him indoors, but still have him on leash, and like I mentioned in the last video with Sausage, to train them separately and have it so if one is crying like this by being separated, that the other can't hear it, so it doesn't distract him with his training. Doji. Doji. Sit. Doji. Sit. Good sit. Good sit, Doji. Good boy. Good boy. Doji. Sit. 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 Doji. Sit. Sit. Sit, Doji. Sit. Good sit. Good sit, Doji. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Come. Sit. Doji, sit. 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 Good boy. Good boy, Doji. All right, he's doing well. I
can push right at the base of his tail with just one finger. Just give a little bit of pressure, and he sits right down. I don't want to just use all my strength and push him down. First of all, you don't want to hurt him, and second of all, you want him to do the action. If you're doing all the work for him, then he's not going to learn it as well. He just stands there while you say stuff, and then you do something to him, and so that's not him actually actively learning the command. So don't force him down, just give him a little poke or a little bit of pressure with even one finger is enough, just to encourage him to do it and give him a reminder, guide him into what you want him to do.
So Doji, come here. Sit. Doji, sit. 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 Good sit, Doji. Good boy. Good boy. Come here. Come here. Sit. Don't go past me. Come here. Doji, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. Good sit, Doji. Good job. Oh, yes, what a sweetheart. Doji, sit. Off. Sit. Good sit, Doji. Good sit. All right, now his memory is jogged and he's sitting well when I just give him a little poke with one finger right at the base of his tail. He's doing a very good job. All right, come on, Doji. Doji. Sit. Sit. Come on, sit. Good sit, Doji. Good sit. Good sit.
All right, I think with the current mindset that he's in right now, it is helpful to be kneeling down and be on his level. That's because he responds pretty equally well to the command, whether I'm standing or kneeling with him, but he seems to be happier with me on his level. So when I praise him, he seems to be getting more out of it. So I want to be down there with him so that it's a better deal for him, and he's able to get that reward and that praise for doing what I ask of him, since he's not going for the treat.
Come here, Doji. Come. Doji, come here. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Doji, sit. Sit. Good sit, Doji. Good sit. What a good boy. Oh, now you want the treat.
He wants the whole treat, not just a little taste of it. Alright, this is an example of why you don't want to give them too much. I was breaking that up into little pieces, and I wasn't expecting him to take the whole thing from me. But you can see how long that took him to eat. You want just a little bit to give him so that he can eat it quickly, and you can move on with your training. Alright.
Doji. Doji, come here. Doji, this way. Sit. Good sit, Doji. Good boy. Good sit.
Now we're working. He had to get a big taste of the treat to realize it was worth working for. Come here. Sit. Sit.
Good sit, Doji. Good job. Good job. Good sit. Sit. Good sit, Doji. Good boy. Good boy.
All right. So I've learned something. He's trained me in this so that I know what he wants. He doesn't respond well when I have just a little itty bitty treat between my fingers like that. He likes to see the whole thing, and then after he ate one this size, when I wasn't expecting it, he would eat the little bits like this. So maybe he has to actually see the treat. It's not enough to just smell it. So try that when you're working with him at home. Or if you have a type of treat at home that you know that he responds well to and always likes to eat. But I'd say with how distracted he is now, that I don't want to work on down with him, because I don't want it to be too much. I feel like we did do sit really well right at the end. He was doing it really well, one right after the other. So we got some good practice in there. So this was Rachel and Doji, and we were working on sit.